MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Hero, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Kiner comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second here tonight, center fielder Johnny Damon.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Yount calls for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third baseman number 5, George.
Stepping into the box, George Brett. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
A ball and a strike. One and two.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers leave one, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Leading up for the Mets, second baseman Jackie Robinson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. And that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Digging in now, Robin Yount. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Damon. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Now batting, Frank Thomas, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, Ralph Kiner, fouled off. OSWALT, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Just missed with a breaking ball. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
First offering on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Gonzalez stands at second with no outs. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Carter waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So digging in now, Joe Torre set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back toward the mound. And a throw over by Ozzie's in time, one away.
Batting sixth, center fielder.
Standing in, Lou Brock. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Popped high in the air. Sandberg over to his right. And the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. It's a curveball taken low for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Popped him up. Torre has a play. 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Digging in to try it again. Johnny Damon 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Changeup in for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. And he fouls this one off. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Coming to the plate now, George Brett. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1. There's a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Settling in now, Gary Carter.
For the Mets, catcher, Gary Carter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next up from New York, Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Here's a high pop-up. Sanchez moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Floyd is there. One away.
The left fielder, number 20.
Digging in, Luis Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Torrey gloves it. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Striding in once again, Al Kaline. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robin Young. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The shortstop.
First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Here's Oswalt now on 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Line towards center field. And that drops in front of Damon, a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kaline is there. One down. At the plate, Ralph Kiner flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Joe Torre. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Now at the plate, Lou Brock. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. 2 left for the Mets. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers, first baseman number 35.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. In now, Ryan Sandberg. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So he frozen for the strikeout. Ryan Sandberg goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brock waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Halfway home, still no score. At the plate, Cliff Floyd. He'll start things out here against Roy Oswalt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. K-line is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now here's a drive out to right center field. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now at the plate, Nolan Ryan hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez is after it, and that retires the side. 1 hit's all they get. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Ozzie Smith 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Chasing after it is Brock. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Johnny Damon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-2 once more. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here's another 1-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo home run for Johnny Damon. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, George Brett. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Robinson ranges to his right. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
2-0 now. 2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Ready once again, Jackie Robinson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And a throw over by Ozzie's in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Robin Young. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. This one's down to third. Taken in by Brett. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for OSWALT here as there are 2 gone.
First baseman number 35.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Thomas. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. K-line going back on it and gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 5th so far in this series, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Standing in now, Joe Torre. hit back, and this is off the second base bag. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, Lou Brock. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Just got a piece to the right side. But that one rolls foul. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 2-1 New York. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Stepping up to the plate, Luis Gonzalez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that. And beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Kiner has it in his sights, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Mets lead this one 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cliff Floyd. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Damon. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Gary Carter. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone as they add still another. The kid, Gary Carter, leaves the yard with a solo shot. His 4th long ball of this series. And the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Striding in, Nolan Ryan. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it. 2 gone. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jackie Robinson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Damon's coming in, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 3-1 Mets. Leading off the inning, Ryan Sandberg, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Floyd is there to put it away for out number 1. Richie Ashburn is going to get the call off the bench now, and that'll officially do it for Roy Oswalt.
Richie Ashburn.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit to first. Thomas scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Ozzie Smith. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Lee Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46.
Into the box, Robin Yount has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The shortstop, Robin Yount.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Hit down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Ready on 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gonzalez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3.
Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Joe Torre. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Center fielder, Lou.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Kiner is off at first with 2 away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kaline ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty B, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Dero. The hitter's on point, the pitchers are making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Ross Stripling enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. In now, Cliff Floyd. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Gary Carter. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Up next for the Mets, pitcher,
Standing in now, Nolan Ryan. High in the air out to center field. Damon is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On to the 9th now in game 3. It's the Mets 8 and the Dodgers 1. Back in Queens at Citi Field as we get set for the top of the 9th inning in this one. So stepping in, Johnny Damon. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Noah Syndergaard comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Noah Syndergaard.
Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And it's quickly 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. So striding forward now, George Brett. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. One out, nobody on. In the air, out to right. Floyd on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Brock is there to make the catch, and they are off to the League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Final line for our ball game tonight.